Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking firming and lifting, tightening the skin, tackling those sagging jowls, returning some firmness and elasticity, which often we can lose as we age. I'm quickly approaching 40, so I'm definitely focusing down on the anti-aging components of my skincare routine, and firming and lifting is a key part of that. Now, there's lots of different ingredients out there that claim to be able to firm and lift. A lot of us will have used a retinoid somewhere in our skincare routine. We might have experimented with growth factors or other peptides. But there's one unsung hero that you're going to hear an awful lot more about in 2025, and that's an ingredient known as NAD. Now, that's an abbreviation of a ridiculously long scientific name, but studies have started to show some really promising results from incorporating NAD into your skincare routine in terms of anti-aging, firming, lifting, and just boosting the overall health of our skin. Well, in today's video, we're going to talk all about that. Sit back, relax, let's talk all things NAD skincare. Now, before we get into today's video, just that quick reminder to do all that YouTubey stuff if you haven't already. If you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. This really does support me as a content creator because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube distributes on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you to each and every one of you. It just takes that small moment out of your day to like the content I create here on the channel. I'd also love to know your own thoughts and opinions when it comes to NAD. Is this an ingredient you've already used, or what were your experiences? Is this the first time you've heard of it? Is it completely new? Again, if it is, stand up in the comment section below and let me know, because I always look forward to reading and replying to each and every one of your comments every single day. Now, we've got a lot to get through in today's video, so let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So the reason I wanted to speak about NAD today specifically is kind of on the back of a serum containing it going viral online. The serum in question is this. This is the Numbuzin 9+ NAD Lifting Essence. It's only just launched, but it's already sold out multiple times, and a lot of people are talking about it, which has really driven forward that narrative of NAD being discussed in the skincare community and people saying what it can do for our skin. So I thought, let's take an objective, sponsorship-free look at NAD and work out whether it's right for our individual skin's needs and our skincare routines. I always like to say at the start of any of these videos that whilst I'll be showing my personal favourite serums when it comes to NAD and getting it in our routines, know that these recommendations are entirely sponsorship and paid partnership free. I always turn down that coin offered by brands because I think by doing so, it helps me to retain my independence. So just know that any opinions shared are from the heart, my own, and they haven't been bought and paid for. So NAD is actually a naturally occurring coenzyme that exists within our body. Our bodies actually produce this, but as with a lot of things in our skin, as we age, the amount we produce diminishes like that. Recent studies have actually shown that that loss of NAD is actually one of the key drivers for aging in our body. And so it kind of makes sense that if that's a key driver for the aging process, anything we can do to naturally increase the amount of NAD present in our skin is going to have an anti-aging effect. Some studies have started to look into this, and the results are really, really promising. So, as I said, it's naturally produced by our body, but there are 3 different ways that we can kind of top up our NAD levels. You can apply it topically in skincare, which is what we're talking about today. You can take it as an oral supplement, or you can have it as an IV infusion. Those last 2 mechanisms of getting your NAD, we're not speaking about specifically today, but just know they do exist on the market. I think skincare is one of the best and least invasive ways of getting these ingredients, but it does have its limitations, which again, I'm going to come on to later in the video. So NAD is one of the sources of energy that our skin needs in order to promote all its vital functions. It works alongside other coenzymes such as Q10 to really supercharge our skin. As we age, of course, the loss of that NAD can lead to a slowing down of those processes, which can, again, manifest itself as aging. Now, there are 3 different ways that the energy from NAD can really impact the appearance of our skin. First and foremost, it's actually used to encourage cell turnover. So our cells will turn over on a regular basis, but as we age, that rate of turnover actually slows down. So our skin can appear a little more dull, lifeless, and lackluster. By increasing the amount of NAD present in the skin, kind of just keeps that cell turnover going at the right rate, will keep our skin fresher for longer. NAD is also really important as an energy source for the production of collagen. The more collagen we have, the more minimized our fine lines and wrinkles will appear. So again, anything we can do to just keep that momentum going when it comes to producing collagen has to be a good thing, and NAD plays a key role in that. Finally, NAD is really important for the retinoid conversion process. So when you apply a retinoid to the skin, be it retinol or retinal, it has to go through conversions to get to the retinoic acid our skin needs to provide the anti-aging benefit. Well, NAD actually powers those conversions. So in a way, applying a topical NAD to the skin can actually supercharge your retinoid routine and make sure that you're getting maximum benefit from it, which to me is win-win-win, ding, ding, ding. I think those are the three key ways that NAD can really benefit anti-aging in our skincare routine, but there's lots of others, and I'll leave some of the studies linked in the description box below if you do want to explore it in more detail. In terms of who can and can't use NAD, well, like with anything in skincare, any new product you introduce, make sure you patch test somewhere discreet, I do behind the ear, 24 hours before you then apply it to the whole face. That way you can just make sure it's the right ingredient for you and the right product and the right formulation that it's in. Generally speaking, most people will be able to tolerate NAD well because it's something that's naturally occurring in our body anyway. However, patch testing is always just good practice. Other than that, it should be plain sailing because, as I said, NAD is already naturally present and using it topically can actually deliver some really, really great benefits. So hopefully by this stage in the video, you're as excited about NAD and what it can do for the skin as I am. However, if you are keen to try it out for your own skincare routine, note that there's not a whole lot of different serums that actually contain it in a meaningful concentration to give us those great results. The two that I have experience with and would totally recommend are these two, and I want to quickly touch on them now. Let's start with the viral serum that kind of kick-started the skincare world's love affair with NAD, and it's this, the Numbuzin Lifting Essence. So this actually contains that NAD alongside 50 peptides. You heard that right. 50 different peptides in here. This really is a powerhouse when it comes to promoting lifting, firming, and the tightening of the skin. It's not just relying on that NAD, which is so key in terms of keeping all those skin's processes going, but it also uses those peptides to really harness the maximum anti-aging. You've also got a touch of vitamin C and glutathione in here, which I think is going to work really well to just bring back some vibrancy and luminosity to the skin. This is a really, really well formulated serum, and I think the best thing is it's £25 for 50 ml. That's thinking again. £25 for 50 ml, which is roughly around $28. That's really affordable for the quality of formulation you're getting in here, and I think that's why it's really taken off and gone viral, because if you're keen to try NAD, you can do so at a really affordable price point without needing to break the bank. Now, this actually has a very unique texture to it, so let me try and show you on camera. Because it's packed full of so many peptides and that NAD, see, also it has quite a jelly-like texture. Now, personally, I actually think that's really nice. A different texture for your skincare routine and sinks in beautifully. It's fragrance-free for people that are looking for fragrance-free skincare. This will definitely appeal to you, and it leaves behind a beautiful amount of hydration. Now, in 2025, I'm all about working smarter, not necessarily harder. So I would say, if you're somebody that already has a plumping or hydrating serum in your skincare routine, swap that out for this and you'll still get that plumping and hydrating, but you'll also get that NAD on top of it. If you already have a peptide serum in your skincare routine, you can swap that out and swap this in, maintain those peptide results, but also get that NAD on top of it. So it's not always about adding another product to your routine. It's definitely something that you could replace for another product and keep the same number of steps, if that makes sense. I really, really enjoy this product, and NAD is something you can use morning and evening, so this is definitely a twice-a-day treatment, which is where I think you're going to get the very best results, especially if you use it consistently in the long term. Now, another product which I think I have mentioned on the channel before and absolutely love is this. This is a Dr. Sam Bunting Flawless Vitamin C NAD Plus Serum. So this is a vitamin C based serum that also has that NAD built in. So this you would use in the place of your existing vitamin C. Again, not needing an extra step, but swapping out your current vitamin C, swapping in this, and you'll get that vitamin C and NAD all in one. This is actually really interesting because the way that this works is it doesn't just have that NAD as an ingredient, it also has some components in here that are going to naturally encourage the body to up its production of NAD itself. So it's kind of working topically, but also working from within at the same time. So whilst this does cost a little bit more than the Numbuzin one, I think you're definitely getting a more complex formulation, and this is worth every single penny. It's a vitamin C NAD lifting serum all in one. And let me tell you, after just one bottle of this, you'll be glowing to the gods, your skin will be supercharged, and naturally producing more of its own NAD alongside applying it topically. And that for me is that sweet spot that just makes this such a holy grail product. These are the two that I personally have used and got great results with. There are others on the market if you want to shop around, but these are the ones that I can say, having used, definitely work, and I love the formulations and the price point too. For NAD to really start showing those lifting and firming results, you're going to have to wait around 1 to 2 months. So it's definitely a product and an ingredient that you're going to have a little patience with. But I definitely think that's worth it. You know, invest out for those long-term payoffs. And either of these are going to give you instant plumping and hydration, that long-term firming and lifting, meaning they're great additions to your skincare routine. I'd love to know what your thoughts and opinions are when it comes to NAD. If you've watched it this far, let me know. Are you tempted to give it a go? If you are, leave the tick emoji down in the comment section below. Let me know that you're part of the bitter end crew and that you're tempted to give it a go. If you watch this point and you think, yeah, no, this is an ingredient I need in my skincare life right now, let me know by leaving the cross emoji again down in the comments, because I'd love to see what the opinions of the Mad About Skin community are. Hopefully in this video I have just been able to explain NAD, what it can do for your skincare routine, and helped you work out whether it's an ingredient you want to incorporate based on your own skin's needs. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.